Toothpaste reminds me to never post anything that makes someone feel bad.
Don't post private stuff.
How is squeezing out the toothpaste similar to internet and texting because
that you will not be able to erase or put it back into the tool.
You cannot take back what you already text.
What are 3 important things to remember about putting information out into the world? It spreads around the world. People like to talk about it. People make fun of it. Never post anything.
Your information, home address, friends, numbers, and school.
What should you do before you post?
Ask your mom or dad, think about what you should post.
You should think first.
A sharpie reminds me that whatever you post stays permanent.
A Sharpie, it reminds me that you can't erase anything from the internet.
We think that a Sharpie reminds that what you do online is permanent.
What happens when you put info online?
You can erase it, everyone can see it.
When you put info online, you should ask a parent to see if it's okay or safe.
What are 3 ways it can affect your future?
And the college you go to can see your social media. If you bully online, you can make someone feel horrible.
When you're in college, it can affect your future because the people, they can look back in like your social media and they can see all the things that you post. And when you're going to get a job, they can also look back at your social media and see what you post.
1 is jobs, 1 is college, and 3 is life. And what should you do before you post?
Before you post, ask a parent.
Before you post, you should make sure only family and friends can see your post. So strangers can't see it to make comments or to be so you won't be bullied.
So make sure you want to post the right thing.
Fishing is not just an activity that people do for fun. It's also a method that people use to hack. Much like my fishing rod here, hackers use bait to attract their fish, or in this case, us.
A fish reminds me that if you see a scam, you should not answer it.
Phishing is when someone tries to scam an internet.
Phishing is when a random pop-up comes up while using the internet. It could be something like, you just want a free trip to Hawaii, or hey, you got free candy.
3 examples are scamming, putting stuff up for their info.
3 examples are free V-Bucks, definitely real. You can go to Disney World for free. Just click here. Or you just want a free iPhone X.
Emailing people asking to update information, but it's not them.
Scamming someone is basically if someone asks you, do you want a free iPhone or any other product?
Tell a trusted adult.
They use other pop-ups and things that will get the viewer's attention, and that's not good.
1 thing you should not do when someone is phishing is meet the person pretending to be the actual person.
A wrench reminds me to go on the settings and change any privacy restrictions. My settings should be to change my name and put it as a fake name. It is also important to put your account private so people would not hack your account. It's important to change my settings because
A wrench reminds me to keep my settings at friends and family. It is important to have to set your settings that way so people can't steal your credit card number or worse, like stealing your identities.
Lock the settings so that nobody can look at your photo like creeps.
Your settings should be closed for no one to look at.
So nobody creeps you out.
I should think about if people cyberbully me or call my picture ugly. Cyberbully is bullying people on technology. If it was cyberbullying, I would tell an adult. If I hear people cyberbullying, I'm going to upstand and stay back. Stay back off. That's not cool at all. People should never bystander. Bystander is when someone watch somebody get hit on instead of being an upstander and stay back off.
You should think about your safety the next time you get online and don't share any info about your life.
You should think about the fact that everything stays on the internet.
You should think about not sharing your real name.
You should think about if you have inappropriate things on the video so smaller or younger kids don't watch it.
Today we're going to be talking about the internet. A lock reminds me to never share your personal password.
A lock reminds me to keep my privacy.
You should have a strong password so nobody can hack you.
It is important to have a strong password because if it's simple, someone might hack it.
What do you think your password have is?
Your password should always have more than 8 characters.
Be long. Have symbols. Your password shouldn't be your first name and last name.
It shouldn't be your birthday. Who should give you a password? Your mom or dad should give you a password.
The 3 things my password should have is at least 8 words or more, numbers, and maybe a pattern. My password shouldn't be my own name.
Only give your parents your password.
Never give your password to a internet.
Never give your password to a stranger. Never give your password to friends or strangers.
I should give my password to my mother. I will never give my password to a person I don't trust.